is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Today, I will be using Chun-Li. Now, I already had played Chun-Li a little bit in the beta last year, so I already knew a little bit of basic information about how she played. What I really didn't know was her combo ability. So last night, I studied up and I watched 2 big videos from 2 of the highest ranked Chun-Lis in the world. And what I saw was pretty interesting. Basically, she has very high combo ability with dash canceling. Her dash cancels are quite good. Yeah, I'm a gamer! When they announced that this would be the first mature-rated Final Fantasy game, a lot of people said, well, I don't understand why. Well, now we know why. Right in the first few hours, there's excessive gore and or brutal murders right in front of you, and there's sexual content, sexual scenes, right? We haven't had stuff like that in Final Fantasy before. So, again, I get it. They're going for the Game of Thrones idea. But you have to understand that in a game like a fantasy game, less can be more. So I'll give you a perfect example. There's a female character who's basically supposed to be a manipulator. She sleeps with guys, she gets them to do what she wants, and because of that, a lot of, like, it's actually the plot is like one of your characters in your party interacts with her and says, you didn't used to be like that, you used to be a good person, I trained you to use your powers, but now you're using everything in your ability for bad business, you're manipulating everyone around you. What happened to you? What changed you to be such a horrible person? It's part of the plot. I get it. But here's the difference. I could have just been told that she's like that. I didn't have to see it. There's literally like a 3+ minute cutscene of her in bed with the king, and literally nothing happens during the cutscene. Nothing. It doesn't add anything. It's like they wanted to have the Game of Thrones sex scene in the game, so they had to have it. You understand? Like, here it is. But what is this adding to the game? Literally nothing. You could have just said it was happening, or it could have been alluded to, or there could have been a side conversation about it, instead of actually having the whole scene.
I'm a Karen Burnell.
It's almost like they're trying to cater to an audience that wants the adult content, right? Ooh, I want to see the side boob in the scene. I want to see, instead of just saying, okay, the Duke was injured or murdered, they have to show brutal blood exploding and guts shooting out, and it's like, listen, there's an audience for that. There is. But I don't know if it's the Final Fantasy audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like they're definitely trying to cater to people who like the over-the-top excess of adult content. Now, the thing that's funny about it is there's no nudity in this game. There's not. So the entire scene in the bedroom is fucking stupid. Because all it shows is, oh, an arm is blocking the guy's balls and crotch. And, oh, look, the camera angle just happens to only shoot from here up and you can't see anything below. What the hell is the point?
I'm actually a virgin.
Seriously, it's like, it's bad in that regard. It really is. It's stupid. Like, why is this in the game? It's like they're trying too hard to be edgy. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's my pet peeve. You can disagree, and that's fine. Maybe it doesn't bother you at all. For me, I've played all the Final Fantasies, and at this point, it's like, dude, why is this in the game? It just doesn't need it. It doesn't add anything to have this shit in it, besides, we're trying to be different and edgy, guys. Come on, look, we really did it this time. We went all the way. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. When there's a fucking bedpost blocking the guy's testicles so I don't see them, you didn't go all the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty stupid.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations. Please remember, like those videos and leave comments. I'm telling you, engagement's very important. And I have noticed, sadly, a drop in engagement in this channel over the last few months. With all these new releases, engagement is key. Just giving a like and leaving a comment on a video actually puts it in the algorithm and lets more people find the content. So if you could do that favor for me, if you're watching my stuff, please do. It helps a ton, okay? What do you say people will think when they bring up DsP? The incident, and I'm a beggar, and I'm a thief, and I'm this, and I'm that. Oh, when Phil tried to scam his fucking viewers.
I received a $3 tip from Shit Swirls. I remember you were playing God of War, there were sex scenes, and since you've gotten married, things have changed. Whenever there's a sex scene or nudity, you cringe, then you go on a rant about it. Okay, the difference here is that I'm older. It has nothing to do with being married. It has to be with, I'm older, and I don't look for that crap in video games anymore. Do you understand? Like, when you're younger, and you're more immature, you get more pleasure out of that stuff, right? Oh, it's risque, it's adult, oh, it feels so good. I don't look for that stuff in a video game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have sexuality in your life, in a way that you enjoy, in a way that you're very satisfied with, you don't then have to go search for sexuality in video games.
I haven't had sex in ages.
I don't play video games for sexual content. I play them for gameplay that's enjoyable. I play it for good stories. I mean, it's okay to have romance in a video game. That's perfectly fine. But for example, the scene that I referenced yesterday in Final Fantasy 16 was literally superfluous to anything. It wasn't needed. It didn't prove a point. It literally could have been explained in a sentence. But they had to show the scene to appeal to a certain audience. Do you understand? That risque audience looking for the adult content ate it up and gobbled it up. Oh, I love it. The adult Game of Thrones adult content. You see? When I was younger, what was I doing on YouTube? I was trying to cater to a young, immature audience. I constantly was making sex jokes, racial jokes, gender jokes. I was doing these jokes all over the place to constantly fill dead air and entertain an audience that otherwise was pretty immature, and they ate it up. They loved that content. That's who I was appealing to.
It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or quality stream. It's about making this.
Today I'm 41 years old. I'm not looking to appeal to a bunch of teenagers. If you look at my actual analytics on YouTube, I have very few young viewers. My viewers are usually in their 20s to 30s, and some in their 40s, like me. That's my age range that I'm appealing to. I'm not appealing to young teenagers. Those people are going out and watching the memesters. They're watching the fucking popular streamers, the drama queens. They're watching bullshit content. That's what appeals to them. The immature shit. That's the kind of shit I used to put out 10, 15 years ago, and I don't anymore. You see, I've changed. I feel for the better because I've grown and matured as a person and a content creator.
Unbelievable.
That's nothing to do with being married. It has to be just getting older and wanting to put out something that you feel is more meaningful to yourself. Do you want to know the truth? It was actually cringe-worthy when I had to do that content constantly. It was. It was actually like taxing. It was boring. I mean, I gotta play another game and I gotta constantly keep making sexual comments, right? And here's the other funny part about it too. Back then, everyone criticized me for it. I'd say probably around 2012, 2013, when the "this is how you don't play" movement started. One of the big things everyone made fun of me for was that content. Oh, he always wants to talk about sex. He always wants to see the sex scene. He always has to over-sexualize everything, right? So everyone told me I was wrong for doing it. So over the years, I change, I mature. I phase out that kind of talk and that kind of, any kind of seeking that in video games, and I criticize when it's in it because I feel it's superfluous. Oh, so you changed for the worse. Wait, what? This is what you told me to do because you said that I was immature and that the content wasn't good enough. So you even made fun of me and this is how you don't play and everything. So I changed directly based on your criticism. I improved. Now I changed for the worse. So what the fuck are you talking about? You can't have it both ways, right? That's the truth, is that the internet wasn't in it to basically say to me, all right, that they weren't in it to say that your content is immature, improved. They were just saying we don't like you and your content no matter what you do. That's really what it was. That's the difference between constructive criticism and toxic criticism. Please improve for the better. We just don't, it's never going to be good enough. That's two different things, you understand? And that's what I've gone through, is basically being told no matter what I do and how I improve, it's never good enough. So guess what? I'm going to put out content that I like. Alright? So yeah, if I see that shit in a game and I think it's stupid and it's unnecessary, I'm going to call it out. There was no reason to have that scene in Final Fantasy 16. It literally added nothing. And it was laughably cringeworthy because, again, here they go with their editing. Oh, look, the arm is blocking the nipple. The fucking bedpost is blocking the dick. Like, what is this stupid shit? Like, I feel like I'm fucking watching something from 20 years ago that's like a fucking National Lampoon or a fucking Naked Gun movie or something. You know what I mean? Like, what am I watching? It's so dumb.
Oh my God, he's drinking donations. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.